This is real, unbiased boxing talk.
Hey, y'all doing? It's we'll talk back on another one. So today's boxing news: Jerron Boots Ennis is about to be full champion and elevated this summer, saying Kevin Duncan his own promoter. Now watch this. Cameron might be speaking all this stuff, but it's a possibility it might not happen. But as I can see, where Errol Spence Jr. fighting Keith Thurman in a useless, pointless fight at 154 for no title, for nothing online, nothing, just a fight, I think that Errol Spence Jr. is testing the waters at 154, and he still believe, and as I'm seeing, maybe still believe Keith Thurman is a threat to win life and death from Mars Barrios, but that's not the case. It's corner after corner after corner for Errol Spence Jr. You want to go for all these titles, but you didn't unify. Right now, we're going to have Stanionis versus Virgil Ortiz for the WBA, and then he's going to be stuck in another corner with that for another mandatory for that. And then you got Terrence Boyd Crawford. WBO is talking about mandating and making something happen because they got to be undisputed, make it happen. So if PBC, Al Hammond, his boss, can't protect them for much longer, he got two choices: fight Terrence Crawford, become undisputed, then leave to go to 154. If that's even a possibility, where's Jamel Charles want to go? But that's not the case. Second choice: drop all his titles, move to 154, and hope Jamel Charlo relinquish his titles after he gets coming back, either fight the winner of Tony Harrison and Tim Timzo. The winner of that, after he fights them, defend his title, undisputed champion, then moves on for him, Jamel Charlo, to move on to 160, and hopefully his brother is having these mental illness issues. That's why he comes back on June or whatever. But hopefully he gets to move, or just what Jamel do, pick up the slack and pick up the work and go unify some titles at 160. Because I think Jamel's not that type to sit around like his brother. He got more of that, as they say, that dog in him, that lion in him, that fighter in him, that breed up in him, to just get down there and make things happen. And I think that a lot of promotions wouldn't block Jamel Charlo from making it happen. I think he would come to a resolution. Even though he might seem more high-headed, he might be the other one that's more realistic. He's like, man, if I get this bill anyway, I'm gonna make a lot of money regardless. I'm gonna make a lot of money in this fight anyway. I'm making six figures plus. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at the reality as that. But seeing after Jerron Ennis fought Karen, I don't have a lot of. Listen, I'm not hating on him now. A lot of hope in Ennis because of that last performance. Because boxing is a what have you done for me lately sport. And when he fought Karen, that was literally a 9 top 10 guy. All those guys were available. And then he struggled with him and went 12 rounds with him. It was another exposure, like I told you guys. Demetrius Andre did some exposure type stuff. Your boy Rashidi Ellis and Boots Ennis. It was horrible nights for them. All exposure. All these guys were hyped up to be something that they not. And it was exposed right there and then. But let me just say this. I'm not saying Jerron Ennis is not that guy. It's just his performance last. Even Rashidi Ellis. But at the same time, it's hard for me to say when these guys were overhyped by certain people in the YouTube community and that inflamed their ego and their popularity more than what it was. It was a fabricated, smoke and mirrors, basically. But what do you guys think about this news? Do you think that Errol Spence Jr. will move to 154 and vacate his title so he won't fight Jerron Ennis or Terrence Crawford or the winner of Stanionis and Ortiz? I mean, the walls are closing in on him. There's no more light touches. It's all tough fights. And you have to fight Jerron Ennis because after you fight Keith Thurman, that's what I'm hearing, he has 60 days to confirm a date when he's going to fight Jerron Ennis. If he does it, he has to vacate. Simple as that for the IBF. But I think you have to watch, man. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm in peace.
Undisputed Talk. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.